Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I discuss general anatomy of the nervous system. It is the third video of general anatomy of the nervous system. Topic included in this video are type of peripheral nerves, structural organization, classification of peripheral nerve, description of the functional component, myelination, etc. Peripheral nerve is the collection of the nerve fiber outside the central nervous system. Type of the peripheral nerve: cranial nerves 12 pair, spinal nerve 31 pairs, and there is also autonomic nerves. Structural organization of peripheral nerve. To understand the basic structural organization of peripheral nerve, you have to understand three terminology: nerve fiber, nerve bundle, and nerve trunk. So this is the axon of a neuron, and this axon is covered by myelin sheath, and outside the myelin sheath another connective tissue covering endoneurium. So this is the structure of myelinated nerve fiber: axon, myelin sheath, and outermost endoneurium. So this is the structure of nerve fiber. This is the nerve bundle or fascicle. It is formed by the collection of nerve fiber, and this bundle is externally covered by a connective tissue coat known as the perineurium. This is the collection of bundle of nerve fiber, and outside of it a connective tissue coat known as the perineurium. So this is the structural arrangement of peripheral nerve. When the cross section of the peripheral nerve under the microscope look like this. So you see this pink colored dot is the axon of nerve fiber. Axon actually the cytoplasmic extension. The color of the cytoplasm is pink, that is why the axon color is also pink, but sometimes student draw this axon by bluish color and the whole thing is look like a cell. So this pink color area is axon, this white color area is the myelination, and it's the nucleus of the Schwann cell. It's actually the neurolemmal sheath, and neurolemmal sheath is surrounded by endoneurium. So these are the collection of nerve fiber, and this collection of the nerve fiber is covered by another connective tissue known as the perineurium, and these are the bundle of nerve fiber, and it is covered by the epineurium. So this is the histologically structure of the peripheral nerve. The classification of nerve according to the function. The sensory nerve is also known as the efferent fiber. Motor nerve also known as the efferent fiber. Mixed nerve contain both efferent and efferent fiber. What do you mean by the functional component of peripheral nerve? Peripheral nerves are functionally split into two groups: efferent or sensory nerve, efferent or motor nerve, with 7 additional subdivisions. So this 7 subdivision is known as the functional component of peripheral nerve. Some important point regarding functional component of nerve. Sensory nerve have 4 functional component compared to 3 for motor nerve. Each sensory or motor neuron fiber may carry one or more functional component. Mixed nerves carry two or more functional component, at least one for the sensory functional component and at least one from the motor functional component. Functional component in the sensory nerve. Depending on the type of the sensation and the structure involved, the sensory nerve has four distinct functioning parts. General terminology used in functional component. General means in sensory system, general means general sensation, for example touch, pain, temperature, vibration, proprioception, two-point discrimination, fine touch, crude touch, temperature, all are the general sensation. In sensory nervous system, general somatic means some sensation which collect from the surface of the body, skin or surface of the body. General viscerals meaning the sensation that which came from internal organ of the body. Special somatic means the special type of sensory information, for example, eye vision, ear hearing, valence, vestibular nerves, and colleague valence, and the organ of sensation is situated in the outer part of the body. The special visceral means also this fiber carry special sensation from tongue, taste sensation and smell, and this sensory organ of this situated in the inner part of the body. So in sensory nerves, general means general sensation. In sensory nerve, general somatic means the general sensation arises from surface of the body or arises from skin. General visceral means within the sensory nerve, the general viscerals means sensory information, general sensory information came from the internal part of the body. Special somatic and special visceral both carry special sensory information. Special somatics are three special sensory function: vision, hearing, valence, and special visceral indicate two special function: smell and taste. The functional component in motor nerve. In motor nerve, efferent means motor nerve and its innervate skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, smooth muscle and gland. In motor nerve, general somatic meanings is other. General somatics means this nerve fiber innervate skeletal muscle which develop from mesoderm. The meaning of the general visceral in motor nerve means nerve fiber innervate the involuntary structure of the body, cardiac muscle, smooth muscle and gland. The special viscerals means this nerve fiber innervates skeletal muscle, but this skeletal muscle is developed from branchial arch. So in motor nerve, efferent means indicate motor fiber. In motor nerve, general somatic means skeletal muscle which develop from somite and it control the voluntary movement. General viscerals means it innervate involuntary structure, control involuntary structure of the body, and special visceral mean it's innervate skeletal muscle, but this skeletal muscle is not developed from mesoderm, it's developed from branchial arches. So this is the summary of the all functional component of a nerve. Efferent or sensory nerve carry four functional component: general somatic, general visceral, special somatic, special visceral. And motor nerve: general somatic, general visceral, special visceral. Classification of nerve fiber according to the size of the diameter, velocity of impulse and conduction. So, according to the size, A fiber, B fiber, C fiber. A fiber again divided into alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and this is the diameter of the nerve fiber. You see the diameter is gradually decreased, and velocity of the nerve conduction is also gradually decreased. The function are displayed in this table. A and B fiber are myelinated, where C fiber is not myelinated. Classification of nerve fiber according to the type of the neurotransmitter released from their terminals: adrenergic, cholinergic, dopaminergic. Classification of nerve fiber according to the histology or based on the presence or absence of myelin sheath: myelinated nerve fiber, non-myelinated nerve fiber. What do you mean by the myelin sheath of the axon or nerve fiber? Axon of the neuron is covered by the sheath, which is modified cell membrane of the Schwann cell in peripheral nervous system and oligodendrocyte in the central nervous system. The process of myelination in the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system is quite different. The basic function of the myelination is the same. It acts as an electrical insulator and helps in impulse conduction. Myelin sheath of the peripheral nerves derive from the Schwann cell, and one Schwann cell provides myelination of one axon, and one Schwann cell wrap only a short segment of axon. So, to wrap an axon of a nerve axon, many Schwann cells are needed. Regeneration of the peripheral nervous system is possible due to the presence of neurolemmal sheath. In the later part of our lecture, we discuss what is neurolemmal sheath. Myelin sheath of the nervous system is derived from the oligodendrocyte. One oligodendrocyte have several processes that wrap that wrap 3 to 50 axons of separate neuron. Each processes of the oligodendrocyte covers short segment of axon like Schwann cell. So this is the myelination process showing in the central nervous system. Myelination of the central nervous system is done by the oligodendrocyte. A single oligodendrocyte can myelinate 55 to more than one processes of central nervous system. For example, this is a oligodendrocyte. It covers short segment of a particular axon, and this particular oligodendrocyte also covered another axon, but only a short segment. This is the myelination process. In the peripheral nervous system, you see a short segment of axon is covered by single Schwann cell. So to cover a axon, many Schwann cell is needed. Another picture showing the myelination in the central nervous system. You see, these are the processes of oligodendrocyte cover short segment of axon. Regeneration is impossible in the central nervous system due to the absence of neurolemmal sheath. So, what is neurolemmal sheath? In the peripheral nervous system, the axon is covered by Schwann cell. This is the only fatty layer of the cell membrane of the Schwann cell cover the inner portions of the which form the inner part of the myelin sheath. Here no cytoplasm, no organelle is present, only fatty layer of the cell membrane. The cytoplasm nuclei is present in the outer part of the myelin sheath, and this particular portion is known as the neurolemmal sheath. Any injury, this fatty layer is degenerate, but this cytoplasm nucleus organelle rich portion of the Schwann cell is persist, and it mitotically divide, and it act as a it guide the axon to regenerate. So after any injury, the inner part of the myelin sheath is lost, but outer part or neurolemmal sheath is remain intact. That's why in peripheral nervous system regeneration is possible. This is unmyelinated nerve fiber. Here this is Schwann cell, and within the Schwann cell nerve fiber is covered by small portion of the Schwann cell. So this particular portion of the Schwann cell is known as the neurolemma. Neurolemma actually means the live portions of the Schwann cell. So any degeneration of the axon not degenerate the Schwann cell. So this is all about part 3. If you like this video, please press the like button. Please support this channel by sharing the video. Thank you for watching.